So today we're actually going to be looking at a video of this black woman who was working at Dollar General, okay? And she had just a terrible experience there. She ended up quitting because she was saying like nobody wanted to help me out. The manager threw her into a toxic situation and she got beaten on. And it was just like, oh, well, obviously there should be a lawsuit brewing from this. But first off, let's go ahead and watch this video and then I'm gonna give my commentary as we go. This comes from the neighborhood talk and it says terrible. Woman says she quit her job at Dollar General after her co-workers allowed her to get stumped out by an angry customer in steel-toed boots because he has a reputation and people are afraid of him. No one called 911. I have seizures. I'm not supposed to be working, but I have to provide for my kid. And this is also something that I wanted to bring some light to. People think that because you're on disability, you get free checks. Okay, because that's obviously what she was referring to. But the thing about it is this: you give money, you get money, but you're not getting really nearly enough to support all of your needs. And no one's saying you got a $3,000 a month mortgage or something like that. You living in $1 million home. Okay, a lot of these people aren't living the greatest lives. Okay, and they have to, they can't work for whatever the case may be, whatever their particular disability is. They're not able to work, they get the money, but the money is not enough. Okay, it's just barely scraping the surface. And she has a child, so that even adds more to it. So this is why she's saying I'm having to work, just like you have a lot of retirees as well who have worked their whole life, etc. And then now they're at a point where they're like, I got to get back in the workforce because my pension ran out or I never even had one. Social Security is, they're threatening to cut it. So I'm probably not going to have that, or I'm not getting that much in Social Security. And I got other health bills, especially if you live in America, you got medical bills piling up. So let's first just get into that. So I just wanted you to kind of have that in your mind. But let's definitely get into this video.
Came off a break, and the store was packed full of people. When I came off break, one of the managers was outside the store and asked to speak to me. So I went outside, and she was discussing something with me that was going on with her and management. Her problems with management. Okay. While I was listening to her and her problems with management, the other manager, assistant manager, or key holder, whichever one position that she holds, she was inside the store running the cash register. Remind you, I had just came off a break. Okay. She came outside of the store and she had like 3 sets of keys in her hand. When she had the keys in her hand, it was a man at the ice machine waiting on ice. Okay. She instructed me. She turned around and she asked me, "Hey, Renee, are you off break?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm off break." She said, "Okay, fine. You need to go inside and get on the register." I said, "Okay, yes, ma'am. No problem. I will." Okay. As I went inside to get on the register to help the other customers, I went back and I asked her what was her numbers because I wasn't able to log in on the register. As I proceeded to go back and ask her what was her numbers, I seen that she was irritated and frustrated and upset. She threw the keys in my hand and told me, "Here, don't worry about it. You handle this man. You go handle the ice. I'll go back in the store and get back on the register." Okay. She threw the set of keys in my hand. Remind you, this is like 3 different set of keys, y'all. Okay. I proceeded to the ice machine. I went to the ice machine and I'm trying the locks or whatever to unlock the machine. And I'm like, I don't know which key it is to unlock the machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm new. So I don't know which key it is. The customer that was waiting on the ice started getting aggravated. Okay. He was already upset. Me not knowing that him and the manager that was inside had already had confrontation. They had already had a problem. They had already got into it or whatever had already went on in the store. So the man was already pissed off. Mind you, I had no problem with this. I didn't have nothing to do with this. I just came off a break. So when she threw the keys in my hand, I went to the ice machine and I proceeded to try to unlock the ice machine. I couldn't unlock the ice machine because, like I said, it was 1,000 keys on there. I didn't know which key it was. Okay? The man started yelling at me, telling me, adios. You need to get the fuck back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, you need to take your fat ass back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, seem like you don't even need to be motherfucking working here. I'm like, sir, I'm new. Don't talk to me like that while I'm trying to help assist you. I'm new. I don't know which key it is. I'm sorry, but I don't. Don't talk to me like that. You're not going to disrespect me and then expect me to help. So I turned around. While me and him was arguing, he pushed me and then punched me. Me? I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend myself. Man or woman, I'm going to defend myself. I've been with men for domestic violence. I've been through domestic. Once I learned how to fight for myself, I told myself I would never let nobody else put their hand on me, period. I don't care what's going on. I told myself to defend for myself. So as this man pushed me, I did punch him back. Yes, I did. Once I pushed him back, he pushed me on the ground beside the ice machine and started stomping me with his steel-toe boots. Now, mind you, the key holder that was working there, the manager that was working there, the people that was there, everybody was outside the store, y'all, and they stood there and watched this man stomp me with his steel-toe boots until he wouldn't stop, until I could finally get him off of me. Look at my body, my legs. Look at my legs. My legs, my face is swollen. And I got to explain this to my child. But like I said, I defended myself because that's what I was taught to do. Not only that, the employees didn't help. Then nobody helped. They stood there because his name is Desmond Pollard. Yes, Desmond Pollard. Big Dez. Everybody scared of Big Dez, whoever he is. Yes, I know him because I'm from Kingston. He's from Kingston. That's the only way I know of him. I've never disrespected him. I've never had no problems with him. However, that's why they say they didn't step in it, because it was Big Desmond. That's why, Big Desmond Pollard. Okay, the thing about it is, did nobody even stop to call the police. I had to call the police myself. After I called my mama. After I called my mama and them to come help me. Mind you, I have seizures. I was supposed to be working, but I was trying because I had to provide for my child. But mind you, I don't want to work at all, but I was trying because I had to provide for my child. And this man stoned me to death over a bag of ice. And the employees stood there. They stood there. And now that I'm trying to get the police involved, don't nobody want to say nothing.
That was insane. Okay. I really feel for this lady. Like I said, I hope there will be a lawsuit in place for this kind of stuff. But she was saying Desmond Pollard, Big Dez is his name. He's the one that, you know, beat her up, stomped her, pushed her. And now some people may think, oh man, this is a man, you ain't supposed to hit him, yada, yada, yada. But he already hit her. So he was yelling at her, getting very aggressive. And the fact that he's Big Dez, I'm assuming he's a big fellow too. He's getting very aggressive. He already hit her. And then he already pushed her. He was already upset about some freaking ice, for crying out loud. So in all realness, he probably would have hit her and did the same thing. I don't think that by her reacting the way that she did, it would have changed the outcome, because he seemed like he was already going to do that. He was yelling at the other manager, who did not care, threw the keys at her, didn't explain anything, knows that she is a new employee, and was just like, whatever, you deal with it. And then this guy's getting extremely aggressive. But this is also something where people, she's saying, I'm struggling over here. Nobody wants to help me. He hits me. No, he stomps on me with the steel-toe boots, and still nobody. Everyone's just like, yeah, that's Big Dez. No one called the cops even after he left. No one called the cops. She had to call her mother, and I believe she said her sister. And then she went and called the cops because she needed somebody there. And none of y'all thought, let me go and help. Now you may say, well, Alex, what can little old me do if he's out there? You get something and you defend yourself. Get a broom. Start hitting him. If it's legal wherever you're at, if the store allows it, which I don't think Dollar General does, but even having a taser, pepper spray, something. You're just going to let this woman get beat up and possibly killed because you guys are so afraid of this one person, but you're okay with the injustice that he's given. And it also shows what kind of person you really are, too. This is a new employee. You two are managers. Managers are supposed to make sure the operations are running smoothly. That's your job. And you're just like, whatever. I don't care. Oh, man, she got beat up. I don't care. Inhumane, heartless. And you can even see, because I was looking at her chest and it looked like she had something on there. So those look like scrape marks as well. She said the side of her face was bruised, her elbow, her knee. I just hope there's going to be a serious lawsuit going on for not only Dollar General. Get those two managers' jobs because y'all not following proper safety protocol. Get the two managers' jobs. Sue Dollar General for this kind of stuff that's going on. Okay. Also sue this dude, and hopefully this dude could be arrested. And she was saying how she knew who he was because everyone in this neighborhood, everyone in this town knew who knows who this guy is. And what I would say with that is definitely don't go anywhere by yourself. If you don't have a gun, get one. Okay, because now you got the bad dude that got it now. Okay, so you're going to have this for, your own safety. Do not go back to the Dollar General. It's very upsetting. And you have this clearly was a Ray Ray getting mad over ice. And you have instances where people they'll come to your house. They'll come to your house to follow you, whatnot. Since everyone seems to kind of know each other in a way or know of somebody, even then, he may come to your house and he probably already knows where you live. You said you had no beef with him, no issue, but this guy is just clearly a problem, and hopefully the authorities do something about it. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think they will. Because I can't see this being the first time anyone has ever called the cops on this dude. All right, so let me know what you all think down below. Hello, hello, hello. I would greatly appreciate it if you can actually support my little small business called Latrice Limited. It is on latricelimited.com. So as you can see right here, I actually sell candles and a wide variety of other items as well. This is my big forehead, okay? But I actually want to show you just a couple of different items that I do sell. This is actually going to be a part of my soap collection that I have. As you can see, I have a variety of different soaps on here. I actually have 2 pages worth of soaps. And everything is handmade, okay, natural, clean ingredients as well. You can also see right here, these are my candles, all right? They're all handmade, everything. Vanilla, sweet roses, sage and vanilla and sweet roses are actually my favorite scents that I do have. I also have a few other items on here. I'm actually going to go and show you all the bath bombs that I do have. As you all can see, there's eucalyptus and sage, sweet pea harmony, and so many more. And then we're just going to finish off on the gift sets that I have. There's a variety of them, from like the big ones like this for $45, and then you have some of the smaller ones, and you have these itty bitty ones down here that includes essential oil blends. Definitely shop with your girl. Definitely help your girl out. I would greatly appreciate it. This is like my little baby over here, okay? I would greatly appreciate it and enjoy.